What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another Patreon request. This time we're checking out Flobots at OpenAir, Panacea for the Poison. Don't know what we're getting ourselves into, so let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. Flobots.
In my mind I hold the passion, panacea for the poison. My bruised and battered body washes up on the shore. Send fleas from leaking wounds like rats from sinking ships, as I float off to forever with these words upon my lips. No, I never asked for nothing, and that's just what I got. As my pride dies before I do, as I fall I'm also cold. I wasted minute days chasing brightly gleaming streams. As I fold into your presence, do I now know what it means?
We can get old and talk at the same time as we tell stories. If we let go, impossible names rhyme in elegant poetry. But I dabble with everything, it inundates my small town. I refuse the offers extended, waiting for God now. I've never asked for nothing audible, so when the walls fall down and spin like water wheels, I'll pray for something logical. So when we all drown, I can cover bald spots with yarmulkes, drawn from extra-dimensional sources like in comic books. Choose your own adventure, I'm obsessing like a drug fiend. Fantasies of actors clandestinely having sex in love scenes. But why not amateurs openly sharing joy and sex scenes? Stand clear while I soak in this treasure trove of a wet dream. I can't tell what my problem is, or even if there is one. Sail the celibacies much sooner than commitment. Escaping minor shakeups, but keep bracing for the big one, to make the choices obvious and save us from decision.
In my mind I
Okay, wow. All right, man. We got a live performance. I really love that the violin playing to kind of set that mood. I really love the live space, the live sound and everything. And yeah, he's spitting some bars, man. Okay, with the singing. I really love live performances, y'all, man. Because that's how I kind of feel like I can get like a good sense of the artist, you know, when I look at their face while they're rapping, or like this brother right here when he's sitting here singing. Nothing's too overpowering. Yeah, out here spitting some bars and spitting some truth and stuff out here. All right, let's go.
For the big one, to make the choices obvious and save us from decision.
In my mind I hold the passion, panacea for the poison. My bruised and battered body washes up on the shore. Send fleas from leaking wounds like rats from sinking ships, as I float off to forever with these words upon my lips. No, I never asked for nothing, and that's just what I got. As my pride dies before I do, as I fall I'm also gone. I wasted minute days chasing brightly gleaming streams. As I fold into your presence, do I now know what it means?
Sing. Right? Got the same face.
Whimsy in a firefight with the inner light of fireflies. Watched us go indigo and blush into a silent night. Birth immaculate concepts from
My goodness, man. Yo, the wordplay.
lies. Watched us go indigo and blush into a silent night. Birth immaculate concepts from a pregnant pause. In the August of my righteousness, just waiting for the fall. The greater and the small, all for one for all. For all the SOSing, we will rise to the call. I bit in the hand that feeds. I found myself bleeding hereby. I'll only need what I need, but need will get me out of my groove. So I move to different tunes, sunning in the warm weather by the light of distant moons. The statement inundation bring the monsoon, seasoned with the spectacle of people finding tools. Appetite has grown fools, empires have sown rules. Let's throw out the cravings and things with no use. People dropping jewels, gems can't shine like odd light. To air is human, so the sky is our birthright. In my mind I hold the passion, panacea Panacea for the poison. My bruised and battered body washes up on the shore. Send please from leaking wounds like.
One thing I like, one thing I like about this is that, sometimes I'm listening to music and everything sometimes could just be so overpowering, and it's almost as if like the lyricism and music is forgotten, where it's like, just pre-chorus, like chorus, and then like a couple of bars, and then it goes right back into the chorus, and everything's just so high energy. It's nice to kind of get a shift from that and just kind of listen to something where the focus is on the lyricism, and then definitely emotional, right? Because we got a violin or a viola over there. I couldn't tell. Really driving, the little solo right there. You can really feel it. And I think that's what really got the drummer right into it, right? You see, he was doing a sting phase. As soon as that came up, he was just over there just drumming. I love that type of stuff, man. This type of music that I can just listen to and learn something from it as well, instead of it just being kind of like mindless music that we hear daily,
Rats from sinking ships as I float off to forever with these words upon my lips. No, I never asked for nothing, and that's just what I got. As my pride dies before I do, as I fall, I'm also called. I wasted many days chasing brightly gleaming streams. As I fold into your presence, do I now know what it means? In my mind I hold the passion, Panacea for the poison. My bruised and battered body washes up on the shore. Sin flees from leaking wounds
that guitar
like
texture.
From sinking ships as I float off to forever with these words upon my lips.
Hey. Fred, I haven't covered. Yo, this was actually pretty cool. Now let me see. Panacea for the poison. Pretty sure. I just want to kind of get like a full meaning. Flobots song meanings. Here we go. Want to get like a full meaning and everything, because he was saying some stuff. Well, that's where the lyrics are. Generally they have like song facts or something like that. Let me type that in. Probably not. Just song genius. Sometimes they'll put it in there. Well, let me take a look at this real quick. I was actually kind of taken by the simplicity of it. Sure, as it flows from. Pride dies before I do. As I fall, I'm also caught. Wasted many days chasing brightly gleaming streams. As I fold into your presence, do I now know what it means? Possibly talking about death. For the poison, I hold the passion, like withholding, right? Because the whole entire point of the hook is to kind of bridge the verse together. The bridge is a more detailed version of the hook, so I try to focus a lot on that. And even though he said it like a million times, with everything going on, I was kind of taken by surprise of everything. My mind, I hold the passion. That's what I said. Panacea for the poison. My bruised body washes up from the shore. So sins fleeing from leaking wounds. Like, I don't know, y'all. This, it's up here. The meaning of it. This song is about the cure to society's problems. People chasing after a lot of things that, I wasn't too super far from it. People chasing a lot of things that are ultimately meaningless and won't matter. But when they do what they're passionate about, it gives their life meaning. Okay, fire stuff. I figured that they were speaking the truth in here, and I was almost close. I was sitting here thinking about, at the very beginning with this hook, in my mind, I hold the passion, not acting on the things that you really want, right? Because he says, I hold the passion inside. And then this is where I kind of got lost at the sins fleeing from leaking wounds like rats from sinking ships. But now that I have what it's about, right, that makes more sense, right? Sins fleeing from leaking rooms. Pretty much getting punctured by the things that you thought you wanted. But they gave, like you said, but they gave you nothing in return. And now you're like, oh, snaps, what I do now, right? Sinking ship, right? Well, where do we go now? So, all right. It's a nice little change up from the stuff that I've been reacting to. You guys let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.